Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome you back to the Madrasa Connect program, Level 3, Lesson 2, Concord. जो हमने कल पढ़ा था हम पहले उसको थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करते हैं, उसके बाद हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। जो हमने एक्सरसाइजेस वर्कबुक से करनी है उसको कंप्लीट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह। पहले हम थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करेंगे जो हम कल पढ़े थे। Concord, subject verb agreement. What does it mean? That verb should agree with the subject and subject should agree with the verb. It means that if verb is singular, subject should be singular. If subject is plural, verb should be plural. So in that case, we have gone through yesterday through these examples, and you saw the subject is singular and verb is also singular in these examples. So we have discussed it, that description, the definition, and some examples from the text. We have done that. Today we are continuing the workbook exercise 4. So from here, we have to start today. And in this exercise, what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to tick the correct form of the verb, which is aligning with the subject in the following sentences. Here we have first sentence, Shams has have been studying all day. So which is the correct option? The correct option is has. Why? Because Shams is third person singular, and which verb is aligning with the third person singular? It is has. Have is incorrect here, so the appropriate answer is has. Second example we have, my little brother has have lots of toys. Again, my little brother. It is a single entity, single unit, my little brother, and third person. And again, we have has and have here, and we have to tick the correct option. The correct option is has here again. My little brother has lots of toys. And we have the third one. Each of the students has have submitted their assignment. So here, uh, each of those student is plural, but here each is the word that is referring to the individual identity of the students. So here students are individually referred. Each student has each student has been each student has been practicing piano. Oh, sorry. Yeah, each of the student has submitted their assignments. The jury has have reached an anonymous decision. So which is the correct answer here? Has again. The jury here is single entity, and it is the correct option is has again. Then we have fifth one. Tahir has have left his phone behind. So Tahir here is again third person singular, and when we are talking about third person singular, which verb is aligning with Tahir? It is has. Have is incorrect here, so has is appropriate answer for this. Then we have next one, sixth one. She has have beautiful rose garden in her backyard. So she again is the third person singular, and this is obvious that when we are writing or speaking about third person singular, he, she, it, or someone's name, at that time what we do, we use has. So the correct option is has here. Then we have next one. They has have decided to move to a new town. So here they is plural, third person plural subject. It refers to the number of people more than two. So here have is correct answer. So here tick the have option. इसके बाद हमारे पास है आठवां. He has have been participating, practicing piano every evening. So here again, he is third person singular, and the correct option here is has again. Then we have ninth one, we has have a meeting scheduled for today morning. So here the correct option is have, because we is second person plural, and when we have plural subject, the verb agreeing with that subject should also be plural. So have is the correct option. Then we have number 10. The baby has have a new toy to play with. So again, the baby is single entity and it is third person. So the correct option is has. I hope you understood. Now we will move to the next exercise. That is, choose the correct option from the bracket. Again, we dash football after school. So plays is wrong here. Why? I told you that plays is only used with third person singular. We add s to the main verb only with the third person singular, and that too in present tense. So here we is not third person singular, it is first person plural, it is subject plural subject. So here play is the correct option. So we play football after school. Then we have Suja. Suja is again third person singular. So when we are talking about Suja, then to the main verb we are supposed to add S. So Suja rides his bike in the park. Suja rides his bike in the correct option, correct answer. Then we have the next one, the third one. My parents dash tea in the evening. My parents is again plural subject. It is plural subject, so the verb should also be plural. So my parents drink tea in the evening. So here drink aligns with the subject. Don't think that when we add s to the main verb, it doesn't become plural verb. It is the rule of the English grammar that s is added to the verb at the end of the verb only when we have third person singular subject in present. With the rest of the persons in present tense, we use the verb as it is without adding s or es. So here, my parents drink tea in morning. Then we have the next one, the shopkeeper dash fruits at fair price. Shopkeeper is single entity. It refers to one person. Shopkeeper is only one singular. So here, and shopkeeper is third person because he is not present. So we are adding s to the main verb. So the correct option is sells. The shopkeeper sells fruits at a fair price. Hope you understand it. Yes, let's move to the next slide. Then we have exercise number 6. Identify and correct the errors in subject verb agreement. So here we have sentences and we have to identify the mistake and then we have to correct it and rewrite it again. So she do not like pineapple. She do not like pineapple. It should be quite clear to you right now that which she do is not aligning. Which she do is not aligning. What is aligning with she? Because she is the third person singular and this sentence is written in present tense. So we need to add es to do. So it becomes she does not like pineapple. So do not is wrong here. It needs to be corrected. It needs to be corrected with does not. She does not like pineapple. That is the correct way to write the sentence. Then we have number 2. The birds was chirping in the morning. So birds again, it is a plural form of the subject. It's plural noun. Birds, it is more than one bird. And here verb is was. Was is used with the singular subject, but here subject is plural. So was is wrong here. The correct option is the correct word is were. The birds were were were. The birds were chirping in the morning. Correct? Yes. Now we'll move to the number 3. Each of the participants have a different viewpoint. Each of the participants, look, listen, this is very important to understand. Participants, though this is a plural noun, but here before participants we have each. It refers to the individual participants. So when each is used, so At that time, it is individual and we are supposed to use singular form of verb. So have is incorrect here. We are supposed to use has. Each of the participants has a different viewpoint. Correct? Yes. Then we have again number fourth. My friends loves birds watching together. My friends loves birds watching together. This is a wrong sentence. The word main verb here is loves, and friends is again plural noun. So loves doesn't align with my friends. What aligns with my friends is love only, not loves. So here the correction is loves. It should be like this. My friends love bird watching together. All right. Then we have the next one. There is many bottles on the shelf. There is many means more than one. So is not aligning with the adverb. So this word. So we are supposed to use are. There are many bottles on the shelf. Then we have next one. The police is investigating the incident. So here it's not one policeman. It is the police as a whole. So for here, the police are investigating the incident because there are different teams of police. So they are investigating the incident. So R is appropriate here. The police are investigating the incident. A group of students were waiting outside. A group of students. Those students itself is a plural noun, but a group refers to one entity, one unit. So here a of students group of students was waiting outside. A group of students was waiting outside, not were waiting outside. It was waiting outside because a group of students here is referred as a single entity, single unit. That's why we use was, not were. So the correct answer is how do we rewrite this sentence? A group of students was waiting outside. Then we have the next one, that is all of the players are ready to play. All of the players are ready to play. Yes, here we don't need any correction because this sentence itself is correct because all refers to everyone. So here R is aligning with all of the players. So here we don't need any correction. This sentence is correct in itself. Then we have the next one. The car along with the bikes are parked outside. Again, this is the special case. We have yesterday we learned that whenever there are two nouns, there are two subjects which are joined by along. At that time, uh, the verb should align with the first subject that occurs at first. So here, what occurs at first? The car. It is single car. Though there are many other bikes, but it will go like this. The car along with the bikes is parked outside. Because here, verb should align with the subject which occurs first in the sentence. All right. If it was like this, the bikes along with the car are parked outside, तो उस टाइम पर आर आता, लेकिन यहाँ पर पहले द कार विच इज सिंगल एंटिटी along with the bikes, और बहुत सारी जो बाइकें हैं बाइसिकल से वो पार्क की गई है आउटसाइड. सो यहाँ पर जो वर्ब होगा दैट शुड अलाइन विद द सब्जेक्ट दैट ऑकर्स first, which occurs at the beginning of the sentence. First subject, I should say, like that. So it will the correct answer. The sentence should be rewritten like this: the car, along with the bikes, is parked outside. All right. Then we have the next one, number 10. Everyone knows the answer of this question. Everyone knows. So here again, we have no here. All right. So everyone is single entity. So it is singular subject. Here, no is not aligning with everyone. So here it should be knows. Everyone knows. 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 Not no. No is wrong here. So the correct way to write the sentence is everyone knows the correct. Everyone know the answer to the question. Everyone knows the answer to the question is the correct one. Then we have exercise number 7. Write your own sentences using the given subjects. So you have the given subjects, given nouns. You have to use these subjects to make sentences. This is very easy. We can do it. The boy is the boy is dancing on the floor. The boy is writing a letter. They they play football. They play football. They are going to Delhi. The teacher the teacher teaches us. The teacher teaches us. The teacher is teaching us. Depends on. You can make a lot of sentences with these subjects. Depends whether you want to make simple, present, past simple, uh, present continuous, past perfect. You can make a number of sentences out of these subjects. The teacher is teaching English. The teacher teaches English. My family lives in Srinagar. My family is a happy family. Yes. Each student each student is writing the exam. Each student is going to the picnic. Yes. Then we have the cats. The cats are jumping over the fence. The cats are lying on the bed. The cats eat fish. One of my friends is coming from Delhi. One of my friends is working as a professor. One of my friends is a teacher. The flowers. The flowers in the garden are beautiful. The flowers smell good. The flowers smell delicious. The flower smells nice. The are planted. Flowers are planted in the backyard. So we can make a lot of sentence out of these subjects. The news. The news is the news is coming on Doordarshan. Again, news. Though it ends with the s, but it is not a plural subject. It's singular subject. News. Khabar. News means khabar. Khabar is singular subject. So it is singular subject. The news is running on the television. The news is coming on social media. Okay, like this, we can frame sentences out of these subjects. The car, the car is white. The car is white. The car is, yes, the car is black. You can make many sentences out of these subjects. Then we have exercise number 8. Find and correct the mistakes in each sentence. So again, we have to find out the mistakes and we have to correct them. She go to school every day. She go to school every day. Here she is third person singular and go doesn't align with it. So the correct way to write this sentence is she goes to school every day. She goes to school every day. Again, number 2, they was playing football yesterday. Again, they is plural subject and was a singular verb, so it does not allow. Do not align with each other. So we need to correct this sentence. They were playing football yesterday. It is about yesterday. If it is uh, happening currently, then we can use they are playing football now because they were playing football yesterday. So we are supposed to use were, the plural form of was. What is the plural form of was? It is were. WERE, were. They were playing football yesterday. Then we have number 3. My mother and father is going to the park. So my mother is one entity, my father is another entity, two separate units joined by and what is the rule? Whenever there are two subjects, two nouns which are joined by and, at that time we use plural verb. So is wrong here. The correct is are. My mother and father are going to the park. Correct? Box of chocolates are tasty. The chocolates seems here plural verb. and it seems like R is aligning with it. But R should align with the box, the subject. The subject is box here. So R doesn't align with the box. Why? Because box is singular subject. So R is plural verb. So we need to change this verb in singular. So we will write like this. The box of chocolates is tasty. The box of chocolates is tasty. Then we have next one, fifth one. Each of these oranges is ripe. Each of these orange is ripe. So again, each of these oranges is ripe. Again, this sentence is correct. Why? Because here the idea is the each describes or it refers to the individual. I mean, the single entity of the orange or orange that each of the oranges is ripe. So here it is correct. Though orange seems like a plural form of the noun, but it is not. It is plural form, but here is should align with is each, and it is aligning with the each. So it is correct one. Then we have the school have decided to date for the picnic. The school have decided the date for the picnic. Here, school is single entity. It is one. So have is not aligning with it. So instead of have, we should use has. The school has decided that date for picnic. So that is how we are going to rewrite the sentence. The school has decided the date for the picnic. Then we have number 7. Neither the plates nor the spoons is here. Again, we have discussed it yesterday. Whenever there is neither nor, either or, at that time, the verb should align with the nearest subject. The verb should align with the nearest subject. Which is verb? Auxiliary verb here is. And which is the nearest subject to it? Spoons. So spoons is plural, but is singular. So this is wrong. So instead of is, there should be are. Alright? Neither the plates nor the spoons are here. Right? The towel are dirty. Towel is one entity. It's one unit. So the towel is dirty. Is the correct way to write this sentence. Then we have number 9. Everyone have arrived in time. Again, everyone refers to the individuality. It refers to the individual persons. So everyone has arrived in time. Not have. Have is used with number of people, more than one, two, three. उनके साथ हम have use करते हैं, but everyone के साथ हम has use करेंगे यहाँ पर because everyone represents single entity and the verb should also be singular. And the way to write the sentence is everyone has arrived in time. Again, mathematics. It seems like mathematics is a plural noun, but it is not plural noun. It is singular noun. So mathematics are difficult is wrong. Mathematics is difficult is correct. So instead of are, we are supposed to write is to make the sentence correct. So the correct way to write the sentence is mathematics is difficult for some students. Correct? Yes. Let's move ahead. Then we have correct the subject verb agreement errors in these sentences. Again here. My sister and I enjoys reading adventure novels together. See, here again we have two subjects. My sister and they are joined with and. So what is the rule? Whenever there are two subjects, two nouns joined with and, this verb should be plural. So here enjoys is wrong. My sister and I enjoy reading adventure novels together. All right? Yes. So you can rewrite this sentence like this. My sister and I enjoy reading adventure novels together. Then we have number 2. Either the teacher or the student is responsible for the decoration. Again, there is either. Whenever there is either, neither, or nor, whenever these words are used, at that time, what should happen? The verb should align with the nearest subject. And which is the verb here? Is. And which is the nearest subject to is? Students. So students is plural. It's more than one student. Students is plural. The verb should also be plural. So the correct way to write the sentence is either the teacher or the students are responsible for the decoration. Got it? Yes. Let's move ahead. He don't like rainy seasons. Again, he is third person singular. All right. And what is the rule? Whenever there is third person singular in present tense, at that time we add s or es to the verb. So how can we correct this sentence? What is the proper way to write this sentence? He does not like rainy season. He does not like rainy season. Instead of don't, we use doesn't. Correct? Yes. Then we have fourth one. She was walking to the park when she fall over. Again, see where is the mistake? First, find out the mistake. Yes, the mistake is in the second man verb. She was walking to the park. This is correct sentence. This part is the correct one. When she fall over. Fall is present, but the first part of the sentence is talking about the past, and the second half of the sentence is talking about the present. So it does not align with each other. All right. So instead of fall, we have to use fell. She fell over. She was walking to the park when she fell over. Fell, fell over, over, over. She was walking to the park when she fell over. Yes. Then we have number five. The group of tourists were taking photos by the monument. Again, here is again a group of tourists. So it refers to the single entity. Though there are many tourists in the group, but here in this sentence, the reference is towards one single entity, that is the group of the tourists. So were is wrong here. It should be was. The group of tourists was taking photos by the monument. Alright? Good. Then we have the sixth one. Neither of the book have an interesting storyline. Neither of the book have an interesting story. Again, here book is a singular subject and have is plural verb. Instead of have, we are supposed to use has. Neither of the book has an interesting story. Got it? Yes. Then we have nobody know the rule of the game. Again, nobody is single entity. All right, it refers to one person. Nobody. It refers to one entity, and no is not aligning with it. KNOW is not aligning with it. Instead of no, it should be knows. Nobody knows the rule of the game. That is the how we correct this sentence. Nobody knows the rule of the game. Number eight is the items in the cupboard need to be rearranged. The items in the cupboard need to be rearranged. This sentence is in itself correct. The items in the cupboard need to be rearranged because there are items and it need is appropriate here. The the items in the cupboard need to be rearranged. Needs to be rearranged. Yes. One of my sisters have been to this place before. One of my sisters. Now, one of my sisters. So he I have many sisters, but one of my sisters. So I am referring to one sister. So when the subject is referring to one sister, at that time the verb should be singular. Have is plural here, and instead of have, we are supposed to use has. One of my sisters has been to this place before. All right. Sapna were playing outside when the bell rang. Sapna is a singular girl, single entity, and she were not playing outside, she was playing outside. So Sapna was playing outside when the bell rang. Got it? Yes. Now rewrite the sentences using the correct form of verb, correct verb form. The children plays outside every evening. So children is the plural noun, the singular is child. If it was the child, then plays is correct. The child plays outside every evening, but it is children, so the correct verb aligns with the children is play. The children play outside every evening. Then we have the children was very excited about the trip to the mountains. Again, children is plural and was is singular. So instead of was, we are supposed to use were. We are supposed to write were. The children were very excited about the trip to the mountains. So the children were excited, not was excited, because children are many. It is a plural noun. Yes. Each of the apples are ripe. Each of the apples are ripe. So R is wrong here. Why? Because it refers to the individual apple, one entity, one apple. Each refers to one apple. So here is correct. Each of the apples is ripe. Each of the apples is ripe. Then we have rewrite the sentences using the correct form of verb again. My family are planning a trip. Again, my family, though there are many members in the family, but here my family is, it's a subject, it is a singular subject. All right. And it refers to the whole family. So here R is not correct correct word. Here the correct verb is my family is planning a trip. My family is planning a trip. Family as a whole is planning a trip. Not family members. If it was family members, then R was correct, but it is family as a whole, as a single entity. So that's why is appropriate for family. So my family is planning a trip. Then we have the next one, which is 100 rupees are a lot to spend on candy. So 100 rupees, when you are saying 100 rupees, it is a note, 100 rupee note. So it's one note. So here R is incorrect. 100 rupee is lot spent on candy. So R is wrong here. Is correct here. 100 rupees is a lot to spend on candy. Then we have next one. He ran 5 kilometers yesterday. He ran 5 kilometers yesterday. So he run yesterday. But run is again incorrect. If it was in present, it should be runs. But this is in past. So he ran 5 kilometers yesterday. He ran, R-A-N, ran 5 kilometers yesterday. So here the correct form of verb is V2. Past participle, yes. This is a past participle sentence. He ran 5 kilometers yesterday. The choir. Choir, choir is a group of singers. Choir is a group of singers uh, जिनको हम collectively choir बोलते हैं. ओके. Choir is a group of singers जिनको हम collectively choir बोलते हैं. और यहाँ पर choir is a group of singers. So R is not aligning with the choir. Is aligning with the choir. The choir is performing tonight. The choir is performing tonight. Then we have many students is absent today. Many students, it is obviously this is the easiest one in the exercise. Many students is the plural form of the subject. I mean, plural form of the noun. So here is not aligning with it. So instead of is, it should be are. Many students are absent today. Then we have the judges are deciding now. The judges are deciding now. Again, this is correct sentence. It doesn't need any correction. The judges are deciding now. Yes, judges is the plural noun, or is the plural verb, and deciding aligns with are. Yes, this is correct. It doesn't need any correction. My pair of jeans is new. My pair of jeans is new. So pair of jeans means two jeans. Here is incorrect. It should be are. Then we have to either we have to find out whether these sentences are correct or incorrect. If it is if the sentence is correct, you need to tick it. If the sentence is wrong, you need to cross it. Everybody loves the new book. Yes, this is true or false. This is true. So tick it. Everybody loves the new book. Neither answer is correct. Neither answer is correct. Yes, neither answer is correct. It is again true. The group are traveling together. The group are traveling together. This is wrong. It should be the group is traveling together. Yes. My glasses are broken. Yes, this is correct. Rice and beans are healthy food. Rice and beans is healthy food. Rice and beans is healthy. Yes, if it refers to the one entity, rice and beans, rajma chawal. And rajma chawal, single identity. Okay, single entity. So R is not aligning with this subject. So instead of R, it should be is. So it is the army are marching past. Army again is a huge number of soldiers, but it is referred as single entity or singular noun. If it was armies, 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 at that time R is correct. But this is army, one entity, one group of soldiers. So is correct answer. So this sentence is wrong. So cross it. The army are marching past, cross it. The police is investing the crime. The police is investing the crime. Again, here is if this police refers to one entity, is correct. But here this police refers to the all the police. So here is correct again. Yes, is correct. The police is investing the crime. Yes. The news was shocking. Yes, again, this is correct. The news was shocking. Yes, news is singular and was is singular and it is shocking. Again, this is a correct sentence. Physics are my favorite subject. Physics is one subject. It is the name of the subject. Physics, maths, biology. So physics is not plural subject here. It's not plural noun. It's singular noun. So R is incorrect here. So cross this sentence. This is a wrong sentence. Instead of R, there should be is. My family has arrived safely. My family has arrived safely. So here has arrived safely. So my family here refers to the all family members. So here my family has arrived safely. Is correct or wrong? My family have arrived safely or my family has arrived safely? My family has arrived safely. This is a correct sentence. Now, write as directed. Practice speaking at the same. We have to write one sentence in simple present. Make a sentence in simple present. I eat food, he eats food, she eats food, we eat food. I dance, she dances. This is present simple. Okay. I eat food is a present simple. She eats food is a present simple. Okay. He eats food is a present simple. All right. We eat food is present simple. One sentence in past continuous. I was writing a letter. She was writing a letter. He was writing a letter. I was going to the market. She was going to London. This is present continuous. One sentence is future perfect. One sentence in future perfect. I will have written a letter. I will have written a letter. I will have gone to Delhi. I will have finished my work. I will have finished my work. One sentence in present perfect. One sentence in present perfect. I have completed my task. She has written a book. He has he has danced on the floor. Yes. One sentence in the conditional tense. Conditional tense. Yes. Conditional tense where there is a condition in the sentence. If I work hard, I will pass. This is a condition. What is the condition? To pass, I have to work hard. If I work hard, I will pass. If you work harder, you will secure the first position. If she works harder, if she works smartly, if she works smart, if she works smart, she will be the winner. She will be the winner. Yes. So that is what is conditional tenses. So we'll stop here. our Concord is almost done, and in this in the class Concord, we have seen what is Concord. Concord means the subject verb agreement. Subject should align with the verb, and verb should align with the subject. And we had gone through some examples and all the exercises which were on your workbook. We have completed that. Hope you understood and hope you enjoyed. We'll meet tomorrow with a new lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.